3-2 pitch. High and deep to left center field. Young racing back to the track, and this one scoops all the way to the wall. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 3-0 game.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments.
Striding in, Jackson Young. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. The throw into second. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle, and they'll run him down and tag him for the out. Coming to the plate now, Jackson Young. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Jackson Young.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
In now for the Angels, Samuel Peniagua. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Angels have drawn even now at 3 apiece. Now at the plate, Maxwell Castillo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Castillo.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Young moves over, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Ready now, Jackson Young.
Center field, number 13.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. Back with more of this. Digging in, Pedro Barreto.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop, Pedro.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Young patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Now at the plate, Jorge Cabrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Young is right there, 1 down. So digging in now, Jackson Young. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Porter is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 4-4. They did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits and 1 was a long ball, so he...
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Cincinnati Reds posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Caleb Ferguson gets the win in. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa. MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line.
Another home, I need you to... Hello? Okay. Yes. Yes. Hello? Alright, let's go. I don't understand why I'm so mad.
Now from the home of the Rays, Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg, Florida. This evening, an exciting pairing of wild card contenders between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball, and it starts right now. Benito Olivo is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Stepping up now, Jackson Young watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep and out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Big number 67 on the year, and the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Boy, when the leading MVP candidate steps into the box, I'm not sure it's wise to challenge him, especially with a pitch.
Ready to take his hacks again, Jackson Young, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Flores ranging back. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Now at the plate, Jackson Young. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So a double into the gap has him in business here with 1 away. And as we take a look at the Angels team leaderboard, you see there he's currently leading the ball club in that category.
The first baseman, Samuel.
Runner breaks for third. Just keeping him close. The tag, and they got it as he couldn't get back to second. So striding in, Jackson Young will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Burns is underneath this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Tampa Bay led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
The final line.
Afternoon baseball now from the Gulf Coast of Florida. Tropicana Field here in St. Pete. Today, a notable matchup of playoff hopefuls between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Tampa Bay Rays. A postseason hopeful looks to gain ground in the wild card race right after this. Stepping in, Jackson Young watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
It's really hard to put together one of those monumental seasons. This guy's got a shot at the triple crown, hitting well over 300 in his last 10 games.
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 68 now as he draws ever closer. And the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate.
So coming to the plate, Jackson Young. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game as they pile on. Now in the box, Jackson Young, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. Burns is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of work. Jackson Young will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Metzger stands at second with no outs. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Has a look, now the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Flores. He's got it one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jackson Young. He flew out in his last at-bat. Into the corner and slicing Fowler. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up.
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone.
Yep, just another successful day at the office for these guys. But this one has a little bit of added significance, as that's win number 82 for them on the year. So they're assured of finishing the season with a winning record.
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The Angels jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jack Hansen gets his 18th win of the year, the best on the staff. Felipe Castro only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. Day baseball coming your way here on a Sunday afternoon from Tropicana Field. Today, Ronaldo Lopez will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Roll, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
And he will not have time to recover it short. That's an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Young, the runner at first with 2 gone. He's running. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. We're back to leading off the inning, Jackson Young, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gund comes on now, and he has it one down.